Okay, the DIPIN hierarchy of attention. So there is a hierarchy of attention that human beings follow, and it starts at the very bottom of neutral, so N for neutral, where our attention is just neutral. Just up from neutral, we are interested in something. So this interest could be, oh yeah, it's got our interest. It's just a little bit up from N. So we got I for interesting. One up from interesting is pleasurable. So now our focus will shift from what is interesting to what is pleasurable. Pleasurable sits higher up the hierarchy than interesting. So it could be we're sitting down at a cafe, we're having an interesting conversation, and in walks in a beautiful woman, or someone on the table behind says something, the cake looks really pleasurable, or a handsome guy, if it's the case for a woman or a guy. And so that pleasurable item, that pleasurable visual object takes the attention away from what is interesting. So we've got P for pleasure. And there our focus is on pleasure, and we're having the same conversation and our attention's going to the cake, whatever it is, but then all of a sudden someone talks about something that's important. Now, important relative to our value system, what's important to us. And that's obviously going to vary for each of us listening and watching this. So now above pleasure, we have I for important. Now, above important, we've got D for dangerous. So we've got this really important conversation now taking place. It's really lighting us up. It's meeting our values, it's meeting your values, and we're fully engaged. Then in the cafe walks someone with a gun. All of a sudden, we're going to be pulling our attention away from that which was so important to now what is life-threatening, what is dangerous to us, because that is most optimal for our survival. So here we have the DIPIN hierarchy of attention. Now, there is something that trumps the DIPIN hierarchy of attention. Can anyone guess what that may be? Okay, so I'll share it. It's an inspired mission, something that's really inspiring to you. So something that is like, it lights up a different part of the brain and it bypasses the DIPIN hierarchy of attention. In fact, it was so powerful to have something inspiring you that nurses would use it in wartime when there was a lack of painkillers. They would use it in order to help the soldiers undergo surgery. So they would get them talking about the things that inspire them, talking about their beloved family members, the beautiful times they've had together, imagining their faces, imagining them there, holding their hands and so forth. So that would light up a part of the brain and it would help them manage the physical pain they were enduring through that surgery. Quite profound. And it would help get their attention off the danger that they were facing as well. So there we have the DIPIN hierarchy of attention. Just to recap, we've got neutral at the bottom, we've got interesting above that, then we've got pleasurable, then we've got important, then we've got dangerous, and that's DIPIN. And then we've got inspiration, or something that really is inspiring to you, profoundly inspiring, bypasses all of that. So I trust you've enjoyed it. That's the DIPIN hierarchy of attention.